Naomi Jackson is suing her former roommate, Gianna Rodriguez, for property damage caused by Gianna's 5-year-old son.
Court come to order. All rise.
Have a seat, please.
Hello, Judge. Case 3083, Jackson versus Rodriguez.
Thank you. Miss Jackson, you have your own home?
I do.
You own the home or rent it?
I own it.
You have a mortgage?
No.
You and the defendant met, you became friends, and you invited her and her 5-year-old child, who she shares custody with the father, to live with you and share expenses.
Yeah.
When did you do that?
She was a tenant of mine, is how we met. That was 2 years ago, back in 22. And it was her boyfriend that I rented to. Okay, about
That's not that far afield.
She wanted to move out of where she was living because school's got to start. And I said, well, why don't you come live with me? I have a 6-bedroom house. I live by myself. So I said, well, why don't you come live with me? So it's the moment.
When did she come to live with you?
2022, January, February?
No, it was...
Shh. In 2022, the beginning of 2022?
23, sorry.
23?
Yes. 22 when she was a tenant.
No, 23 she came to live with you.
With me, correct.
And where are you living now?
I now live with my cousin somewhere else.
Since when?
Since June.
Is that when you had this disagreement?
Yeah, when we got into the argument. And I told her
Okay.
what I was going
And
to
this is what you got into an argument about. Now, Ms. Jackson, it is your claim that the defendant's 5-year-old, who she was not supervising adequately, got into your bedroom, and in your closet you kept your old breast implants, ones that you had had removed because you got different ones.
Correct.
And you kept them for no particular reason. You weren't using them again. It's a sentimental reason that you kept the breast implants. And it is your claim that her son got into the room,
He wasn't...
got into the box where you kept them, took it and was playing with it with the dog. And they were destroyed.
Correct.
Okay, and you want her to pay for the breast implants.
Absolutely.
Why?
Well, because why not? I mean, they were my breast implants.
Yeah.
Those are my property.
Yeah. How much did you pay for them?
The time when I did that surgery,
Yes.
I paid $3,500. But I paid by surgery to get them taken out. I paid $4,000.
No, but you
the new one put in.
I'm just talking. I don't care taking them out. That has no relevance to this whatsoever. So you paid $3,500 for them. When? What year?
I did them back in 2000. So those silicone I did back in 2012.
Okay. So now they're teenagers.
Who's teenagers? Oh,
The breast implants.
yes.
With,
No, I had it for 7 years.
So you replaced them after 7 years. So you replaced them in 2019.
Yes, the current ones I have now, I got those taken
Just
out.
a second.
2019.
So you replaced them in 2019.
Yes.
And you want the original cost of them.
Sure.
Okay, well, you don't get that. Now, you want to tell me this incident happened in June. Let's just be quick about it, please, because I have other things to do today. You heard some
It's not like
noise.
the value you said the original cost.
You heard,
it's not like the value of them went down. If anything, it's higher to get them replaced, the silicone implant.
Sound ridiculous. It was in June of this year that this incident occurred?
It happened in May.
23.
Okay. And you heard some noise, and when you looked outside, when you looked in the house, you found her son playing with your dog?
I was sitting down watching TV.
And?
Behind me, her son was playing with the dog. He kind of sit next to me, and he was playing with some slime. And I'm like, what is that? I didn't want it on the couch. So I said, what is that? He said, Daisy busted the ball. I said, give me that ball, because like I said, I didn't want it all over the place, all over the couch. And it was my breast implant.
Okay. And where had they been?
They were in my closet in a medical sealed bag.
Okay. Now, did Miss Jackson tell you about what happened that day?
No, she never once, Your Honor, mentioned that she had silicones in a bag. Not to mention that they were in a closet, reachable for a 5-year-old child to get to.
My closet.
Plus.
My closet.
No. And plus, my dog is there, too. Not to mention, if they busted, something could have happened to him.
That's a shoulda, woulda, coulda. There isn't a question, Miss Rodriguez, in your mind that due to your 5-year-old's actions, she lost a piece of her property.
Yes.
Correct?
Correct.
Okay. So now we have to put a value on that piece of property, which is not $3,500. So you kept these breast implants, which you cannot use again because they can't be used again, you kept them for sentimental reasons.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And they can't be replaced for sentimental reasons. Once they're gone, correct? Once they're gone, they're gone. I mean, if sentimental, you can't reuse them, you can't resell them. They are of no.
Resell them. I mean, I could probably reuse them if I wanted to.
Oh, I don't think you can.
And later today,
Mr. Drake says that you were friends. You describe him as a Sancho.
A Sancho.
What is that?
I guess people call it friends with benefits nowadays.
So are you suggesting that he had benefits?
Oh, yeah.
Naomi Jackson is accusing her former roommate, Gianna Rodriguez, of refusing to pay for her old breast implants after Gianna's 5-year-old son destroyed them.
Now, you can't reuse them. You can't sell them. You can't turn them back to the manufacturer.
I paid for them.
I understand that you paid for them. Let's say you had a car and the car was unusable, but you had gotten it from a parent, from an old boyfriend, from somebody, so you kept it in the garage. It couldn't be sold. It couldn't be driven. You kept it because you liked to look at it. And let's say her son, instead of your breast implants, got into the car and got bubble gum on the seat. Is he going to pay for the car? It's unusable. It's undrivable. It's incapable of being traded, negotiated for anything. It may have sentimental reason for you, but it has no extrinsic value to anybody else. So what do you think you're entitled to for
losing? It has value to everything else, but it has value to me, and it cost me money to get it.
Okay.
So I don't agree with just like...
Very good.
So just let it
Very
go.
good. Your son should not have destroyed her property. Do you understand?
Correct.
Whether it was negligence on your part for not watching the 5-year-old, I don't know. You don't keep an eye on a 5-year-old all the time. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $1. Thank you very much. We're done.
This court is adjourned.
$1? I paid $4,000 for my breast implants. $1?
I am happy today. I am thankful that it was in my favor for the dollar.
So I can go bust people's implants and don't have to pay for it?
I'm pretty sure it was silicone, and that's toxic. It's poisonous. So I'm just thankful that my dog and my child wasn't harmed.
I'm very upset.
Well, she was pretty upset.
$1 for my breast implants, I paid $4,000. I'm very angry.
If you left them in the closet, it's like a pair of shoes in a closet. They're just sitting there waiting to be played with.
What is bacteria? Bacteria are single-cell organisms. They are found in every type of organism. They are found in air, water, soil, inside living things. Few bacteria are harmful to organisms. They cause disease in plant, animal, humans. For example, pneumonia, diarrhea, cholera, etc. A large number of bacteria are useful for humans. Some bacteria help in digestion and absorption of food in small intestine. On the basis of shape of bacteria divided into 3 types: round, rod shape, or spherical. What is fungi? Fungi are simple organisms. They are neither like a plant or animal in their characteristics. They cannot make their own food. They often grow on dead organism or dicing method. They decompose that matter into simple material. They then absorb these simple material as their food. Some fungi obtain their food from living plants and animals and cause disease in them. For example, yeast, a good example of fungi. Role of microorganism as a decomposer. During decomposition, bacteria and fungi break the organic molecule of food and death bodies into simple components, and these organisms which do decompose is called decomposer. These become troublesome for us, but this process is also useful for us. Useful effect of decomposition. By decomposition, the complex matter present in dead bodies of plants and animals break into simple components. During this process, carbon dioxide and nitrogen gases are released back in the environment. They produce plant animal as used. The producer plant are use simple material again to make their food.